Welcome, Star Wars fans, to another episode of the Escape Pod. Today we're going to be talking about the most powerful Star Wars characters. A power rankings of powerful Star Wars characters. But before we start, how about I show you guys our new theme song?
Go for it.
I think that's a wonderful idea.
Oh, sorry, I forgot to introduce you guys. Karl is right here to my right.
Hi guys, my name's Karl.
And Ron is over here to the left. Karl, again, very far from the mic. Should maybe move a little closer. Go ahead, Ron.
I just want to say that my name's Ron.
All right.
It's informative.
You guys ready for this song?
Yeah, man, go for it. One, two.
You don't even know that. You can't count me in.
Yeah, I can. You're just playing the same four chords over and over again.
Yeah, but what if I want to play it slower this time?
Well, that sucks.
Welcome to the Escape Pod. Everybody's here. Mitch and Ron and Karl spreading Star Wars cheer. So get back, Darth Vader, cause we ain't got no fear. And if you listen close, you start bleeding from the ears.
All right.
Yep.
You guys like it?
It's okay.
I
think maybe we need to look at it like the Office theme song and maybe like be able
Tone
to
it
cut
down
it.
a little
Yeah,
bit.
like shorten it by like all of it, but see.
Alright,
I
cool.
appreciate what you put into it. It sounded
They
good.
seem to really like it, I think.
Yeah, it's great.
It's
cool.
I love it.
Maybe just cut the time in half.
Okay.
Hey, we can do that.
I
That's
think that's-
easy. You just eliminate one of the verses.
No, dude, they're all good.
No,
Well, I'll
it's
record
good.
it.
It's
We'll record it, make it a little faster.
Yeah, we'll get it down.
we'll polish that up.
All right, or we
By
can.
we, I mean you.
Yeah.
Well, you guys can. You guys are all musicians. You guys can write your own version and see what you think.
I was okay with not having a theme song.
Yeah. Mine would be too brooding, I think.
Okay. Well, let's get into it.
Brooding.
A la Anakin in.
The most powerful characters. I'm going to start with my number 10, and my number 10 is Kylo Ren.
So
that's
how powerful is
shit.
he though?
Well, he's pretty powerful. I mean, he's the grandson of Darth Vader. Yeah. He is the Luke says it. I have never seen this raw strength only once before, and he's talking about Kylo when he's talking to Rey.
Yeah, but when
Right?
they said that about young Anakin, he had no strength at all.
No, he wasn't
he was not powerful.
He was talking about Kylo. He wasn't talking about Anakin.
I know,
Luke
but
never,
the other time, or was that Vader?
Okay, go ahead.
What is talking to Rey?
I guess I
about
forgot.
Kylo.
Yeah.
So I've never seen raw strength like this.
Oh, he's never
Since
seen
then, it didn't scare me then, but it does now.
Yeah.
Is what he says.
So that's why he's
Is it kind of
powerful.
the same
I mean, it's
person
only number
twice?
10. It's not like he's number 5.
Yeah.
Okay, what do you got for number 10, Karl?
Number 10. Shoot, I don't really know. I don't have a list prepared like you guys do.
Oh, you said I'm just gonna wing it. I'm
Yeah,
ready at all times.
I'm
You
flying
better
off
pick
the
someone
top.
who's the 10th most powerful.
I'm gonna go out on a limb, and I'm gonna shake things up. I'm gonna give Han Solo number 10.
All right.
You can't underestimate the power of luck.
And flying really good.
That's fair.
Han Solo's got it.
Now,
Alright.
what about the Wookiee, though? I seem to
You're
sense
going with-
a Wookiee as well. Oh, I'm not going with any Wookiee. My
Oh.
number 10 is actually littler, but it's
Yoda.
C-3PO.
No, fuck you,
Wow.
dude. Get
Okay.
out of
He
here.
has- and here's why.
Patiently await this
Oh my
explanation.
God.
He has power over an entire race, which is the Ewoks. They think he is... So, I think he deserves to have the number 10 spot.
Bringing it full circle to the
Ron
Ewoks once again.
loves the Ewoks.
I'm just
All
saying.
I mean, that's,
That is,
that's
you know
fair.
what? I wasn't on board, but
That's
you
a
gave
lot
the
of power.
reasoning, and I'm back on board. All right, I'm gonna go with my number 9, which is Rey. Obviously,
Give me a piece of your paper and a pen.
Okay.
Here. Let me actually like.
Are you
just
doing
write
your...
the
Have you
names
done your
down and
homework yet,
organize the
Karl?
thought.
Are you
No,
doing it
Karl.
in class?
Carl,
I'm
just so
the
you
class
guys know.
slacker.
Just so you guys know, Carl's like, I don't need to write anything down. I got this.
I got
can
it up
wing
here.
it. And then
Points
now
to
he
his
needs
head.
a piece of paper. All right, so my number 9, if I didn't say already, is Rey. Because, as we said, and if you can't hear, that's Carl's dog. Very beautiful dog barking.
Yeah, he's
Very opinionated.
sad 'cause
He's very
little.
opinionated. He does not like Rey. That's why he's barking. He is a sexist, unfortunately. And but I'm not, and that's why I put Rey up there because she is she could do a Jedi mind trick without any training. She could beat Kylo without any training, She's pretty good.
That's true.
What do you got for number 9?
Well, my number 9 is Grand Moff Tarkin. He had power over Vader when he was ordering him around, and he was clearly the leader in that kind of pre-Episode 4 time period. And
he was definitely a leader over...
He also said some badass stuff. He was the guy that ordered the Death Star to be used. You may fire when ready.
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
That's
when you
a lot
watch
of
A New
power.
Hope, he did kind of have power over Vader.
Yeah, he was the main
I mean,
bad
he
guy
wasn't
in that
more...
movie.
But
You know?
But when I'm thinking of powerful, I'm thinking of that is a power too. But there's also Jedi power too, which he has
We're
zero.
interpreting it differently. This is interesting.
Ooh. Hey
Well,
Karl,
we
what
will
do you
see
got
the
for
rest
number
of this
9?
goes.
Number 9, I'm going to give to Darth Maul.
Darth Maul. Ooh. All right. Why is Darth Maul up there?
He's extremely skilled, not only with one lightsaber, but a double-edged lightsaber, capable of fighting 2 Jedi at the same time. Actually, succeeds in killing one of them. He's crafty. He's a crafty man.
Very athletic as well.
He survives getting cut in half as well, just on his rage. So that's also, you gotta give power to the rage.
Don't forget the spiky things on his head.
Rage Against the Force machine.
Great band.
Yeah.
It's true. All right. He just cool skills. Yeah, I like him. I'm gonna go for my number 8, Qui-Gon Jinn, the first ever Jedi that we know of to have a Force ghost. So, at the peak of his powers, I think was not in life but after death, because he was.
Did he do something after his death? Because he did nothing in his life that I saw.
Yeah, he just died. He actually wasn't very powerful at all.
He kind of failed.
But
on
what
his
he
first
did
mission
know,
and
but
then
what he did
kind
do,
of messed up by continuing to train Anakin, and then
Yeah, he basically
didn't
just,
mess up.
Did
He-
all the things
well,
wrong.
I mean,
but he introduced
Kinda did.
Yoda and Obi-Wan to Force ghosts.
That's true, and he also
Yeah.
believed in Obi-Wan when
Yeah, exactly.
That's
the
true.
council didn't.
He was
He was
not
following.
as hypocritical as the council. We found out later how hypocritical the council is, and that was, I wouldn't say that Qui-Gon was a hypocrite in the same way that the Jedi Council was.
Okay, fair.
Okay. What do you got for number 8, Ron?
for number 8, I have the Death Star laser. Because it can blow up planets, and in fact, Admiral Akbar's cruisers couldn't even handle the lasers of that magnitude.
Did
you know that, guys?
Curious, who was cast as the laser?
Yeah. Who plays the laser, Ron?
Was that?
I believe that is LucasArts effects. Is that what they're
Oh, I
called?
thought it was Owen Wilson. Wow! Wow!
Wow.
Wow!
So if I can't do the laser itself, it's the guy that pushes the button that then shoots
Fair enough.
the
The
laser.
guy with the weird helmet.
Yep.
Initiating fire sequence.
That's a great sound. Similar sound to Obi-Wan deactivating the laser.
I believe it inspired dubstep drops.
Okay.
That's fair.
Karl, do you have a number 8?
I'm going to give it to young Ray.
Young Ray.
Ray is low on my list because she's still got some place to go as far as developing her
Sure, she might
attunedness to the Force.
grow
I
up the
think.
list.
Yeah, she'll climb the list, I'm sure. And she's pretty badass. She mastered the Jedi mind trick in like 10 minutes, so that was pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Also kind of lame, but cool. I mean,
All right. Cool. I mean, yeah, we went over that. That's cool. Ray's cool. I have number 7, which is Yoda. Number 7. And you're saying maybe Yoda should be higher, but here's my reasoning why Yoda isn't higher on the list. He was beat by Darth Sidious,
This is true.
and he was
He didn't
got to
catch
go into
lightning.
exile.
That's pretty cool.
He catch like
that wasn't really defeated though. It was,
he was defeated by Darth Sidious.
Well, he didn't
was.
murder him, so I think he
died,
lost.
I mean, so he didn't really lose.
But he lost the battle.
That's
He didn't
fair.
lose the war, but he lost that battle.
He
He said, "I need
He
it."
didn't lose the battle, but he lost the war.
And then he lost the
Didn't
battle
win
and the
the
war
war,
on
yeah.
Kashyyyk.
Okay, well then, if you guys don't really agree with that, my other point
No,
was
he's
that he
pretty
kind of
strong.
lost to Dooku as well. He let him escape.
Sure.
Like
Yeah, but he
Dooku
also
kind of
saved
outsmarted
Obi-Wan
him.
and Anakin.
He also can barely
Yeah.
walk in Empire. I mean, come on. The guy's stealing hot
Yoda
dogs.
could
He
have
can't
killed
even
him
eat.
if he'd sacrificed Obi-Wan and Anakin.
Yeah, but that was part of the battle. He got outsmarted. You know, he didn't see
That's
that
not-
coming.
I don't really think that's like an outsmarting move. I think
can't
that's
even
like a
move, though.
That's a move of cowardice by Dooku. Like Dooku ran away. Dooku lost. He realized he was outmatched and tried to run.
Yoda should have killed
No,
him.
he
should have done
he
it.
said,
I
Yep,
don't think Dooku
should have done
won
it.
in any stretch of that.
Oh, I
fight
think
with
he should have
Yoda.
done it.
I think he did. All right.
How
Go ahead, Ron.
Oh, one other comment.
Because he escaped?
Yoda.
Well, then Yoda won because he escaped. I mean,
Did you know that Yoda can't even travel around without sitting on a hoverboard?
That's not true.
I've seen Phantom Menace.
Well, I guess I'll go on to my number 6 since we're already talking about it.
My number 7.
I know, but before we get to that, because it's kind of pertinent,
the
my number
hoverboard?
6 is Count Dooku.
Ooh.
So, I think Count Dooku, he's one of the only other people we see besides Sidious and later Snoke using Force Lightning, and I think that's a pretty big power, right?
Yep.
And, I mean, he dominates Obi-Wan. Like, when he's fighting 2 Jedi in Revenge of the Sith, and he destroys Obi-Wan, right?
Excuse me.
Like, he's fighting 2 Jedi, and he still manages to take one of them out. I think that's pretty good.
Dooku my number 6.
He also chopped off Anakin.
Nice. You didn't say your number 7, though, I think, because we skipped
my
the 7.
number 7 is Obi-Wan.
Obi-Wan.
Kenobi?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like putting Dooku above Obi-Wan, because I do think
he beats him
twice. Yeah.
Pretty handily. Dooku is known
Obi-Wan
to be
is
the best,
one of my honorable
lightsaber duelist in the galaxy too.
Who is?
Dooku.
Okay, yeah.
He has that curved
So
lightsaber.
I believe
They mentioned it a couple times that he's super good.
Yeah.
I'm just going to
Your 7 and 6.
preface this by saying I don't have Dooku on my top 10.
Okay.
Because he gets his head chopped off by Anakin, which is some weak shit.
who is probably should be up there on your list.
So I have number
but-
7 as Padme because she controls Anakin, who is also a very strong person.
Okay.
But she also died giving birth.
So
just
very
kind of,
weak. A very
yeah.
weak
So
move.
so it's a balance.
being sad,
That's why she's pulled back down to 7. Because she should have gone out a cooler way. You know what I mean? Like blown out into space.
This is the way the Republic dies.
Okay, so what do you got for number 6?
My number 6 is Obi-Wan, who we just went over. Another comment on Obi-Wan. I just think he was really fun to play as in Star Wars Obi-Wan for the original Xbox, which is a terrible game.
Okay, stop with that Star Wars Obi-Wan. All right, so we all got our 7 and 6s out.
Yeah.
We'll skip that. Okay, we'll go to number 5 for me, which is Princess Leia. You see, she is that. If you know that Yoda always wanted Obi-Wan to train Leia, not Luke, if you see in the canon, and she is very powerful, as we see in The Last Jedi. And she's not only she powerful in the Force, which most of my list is about the Force, but also she's powerful as a princess, as a commander of troops. So she's powerful in more ways than one, and that's why Leia makes it up. And I think Leia should be in everyone's top 5. If it's not, we'll see.
I did not include Leia only because I feel like her potential was underdeveloped. I feel like every person on every of the 10 on my list, I feel like every single one would defeat her in one-on-one combat.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's not all about the combat.
There's different types of
It's
power.
pretty much all about.
Yeah, but she wouldn't beat. She would
Mine
beat.
are a
She would beat
combat
Tarkin,
contest.
which is
Interesting.
on Ron's list.
The only way you can truly decide a champion, though, is a tournament. So what are you going to do?
We haven't, guys. Are we hosting a tournament?
We gotta have
We hosting a tournament?
That'll be another.
Oh, man, I
topic.
can't
All right,
We'll
go
set
ahead.
this
Go
up
ahead,
to be a
Ron, with your
tournament.
number 5.
My number 5 is Yoda.
Okay.
For many reasons, he's very strong. He almost took out Dooku. I think that was pretty cool. Again, I don't have Dooku on my list. Kind of forgot about him in all reality. That's part of the issue, I guess. But also Yoda, yeah. I mean, he's wise. Like that's powerful knowledge. I think.
Yeah.
He also is a good teacher, and that's very important as well.
All right. 5, Carl.
Luke Skywalker. He develops his Force abilities relatively fast. Defeats one of the most powerful
Number
Jedi
5
that's ever known. And also manages to turn him back to the light. So, little extra flair.
All right.
Extra
I think you
convincing
should.
swag.
I think you should maybe make an argument why he's so low on your list, because I assume me and Ryan have.
Well, he didn't kill the Rancor.
I mean, he gets owned by Sidious. He's not. He does defeat
he's
Vader, but only because I think Vader kind of lets him. I think there was a part of Vader
That's my boy.
Yeah, didn't want to fight him. You could kind of tell, like I don't know. Just the whole scene before he takes him to the Emperor makes me think that he didn't really want to fight Luke in the end.
Do you think that was actually just the actor being like?
Just because we're short on time,
really
I'm gonna run down my 4. Right?
Sure. Do 4 and 3. How about?
I got Sidious.
Sidious is 4.
That's my number 4 as well.
Yep.
Oh, it's funny that that's
Actually,
your number 4. My number
sorry.
4 is.
I'm gonna flip flop because it makes sense. He owns him. Vader's going to be a number 4.
What?
Sidious is going to go number 3.
See, I have Vader
Wow.
at number 3.
I have Snoke at
Slash
number
Anakin.
4.
Yeah, see, I forgot
Snoke,
about
we
Snoke.
don't even know if he's powerful. He
Snoke-
just,
add him
Snoke
because
is
he-
powerful.
he just sits there. We
He
don't see
ma-
him do jack shit.
All right, this is what he does. He connects
jack
Rey
shit.
and Kylo, which Kylo says
cool
that
parlor
it could have killed. It would have killed Rey if she would have done it, right?
Yeah, I mean that's
Cool
cool.
parlor trick.
That's cool, but
Yeah,
like,
whatever.
I mean it's just like yeah. It's
And
like a
he
mind
is.
Parlor trick. He does
And it not-
smash Hux to the ground through,
Yeah.
like portal.
And what else?
Like a
And
hologram.
if we're going
Sure.
on not just the Force powers, he's supreme leader of the First Order.
Yeah, but
Basically
Kylo Ren
Emperor.
beat him in combat and wit.
No, Kylo Ren and Rey together. Without Rey, Kylo Ren, without them combining together, Kylo Ren would never beat Snoke. It took them both together.
He just used force light. He threw his lightsaber basically at him.
Yeah, but
Turn it
without,
on.
but he needed
Zap
Rey.
it
You
through
think
him.
he could have beat him one-on-one combat with Snoke? No way. Anyways, let's move on to my number 3, which is Luke Skywalker. We've talked about him. I think he's great. And since you guys already talked about it, I'll go with my 2 and 1. My number 2. So the reason Luke Skywalker isn't number 1 is because you got Darth Vader, who is definitely more powerful. He's the chosen one. He's more powerful than Luke, and the Emperor, who was the Emperor. Not only is he have force powers, a great lightsaber wielder, he was the Emperor of the whole galaxy. Like, I don't know how you can get above power of Emperor of the Galaxy, and not only great with a lightsaber, force lightning, all this stuff. Like,
He's
how do you
also
beat that?
incredibly cunning. That's why I end up bumping him up so much, is because
So
you
you
gotta
guys-
understand his political game is also extreme.
You guys
He
still
wouldn't
have
been
how
able to
many
do it
more
without
left
Vader's
on your
strength,
list? And
though.
you don't
Vader
have.
was the power there. They had different types of power.
You guys have how many more left on your list? And you
I have
already
2
said
left.
Darth Vader and Emperor. So who's higher than those guys? I'm really excited to see, Karl.
So I think I gave you my 3, which was Sidious.
Yeah.
2 and 1, Windu and Yoda. Easy choices for me.
What?
Yoda is clearly the most powerful one around, bar none. I think it's obvious, showing his skill not only with the lightsaber but with the Force, and also
If you
with
said
his
wisest-
knowledge of the Force.
If you said wisest, I'd go with you
Yeah,
for
his
Yoda.
knowledge of the Force is deeper than anybody
But
else's.
we're not talking
His
about
skills are
wisest. We're talking
amazing.
about most powerful.
Knowledge is power.
He defeats almost, and I think he wins most of those battles. But we can debate over semantics later. And the reason Windu's number 2 is you don't get a lot of action with Windu. You don't really get to see him in action, but he takes out Sidious with ease. That battle was over in less than 20 seconds.
Plus, have you ever played
Windu
Star
owns,
Wars? game?
Windu owns Sidious, and the only reason Windu got killed was because Anakin.
Did he get killed? Samuel L. Jackson.
So Windows your
else?
number
You
2.
never
Wow,
really
not
have-
even on my list. Go ahead, Ron.
Windu's number 2. Yep, Yoda's number 1.
My number 2 is Luke because he defeated both Vader and who then defeated the Emperor. So waterfall. That's just victories in battle. Anyway, no, my number 1.
Number 2 is Luke.
Yes.
And number 1 is.
My number 1 is Leia, and here's why.
Wow.
The more people die for Leia than anyone else. She's basically Helen of Troy, who gets kidnapped, and then there's a huge war that's waged. The rebellion goes and attacks. They got like the balls to do that by going in there, and she was the one that led everything. She's the one that was with the plans apparently like the whole time since they came off the planet in Rogue One.
Yeah,
So
wow.
And was unnecessarily just in the heat of a battle where
Well,
she could
sure.
have died and like
Sure.
whatever.
Exactly, but that's because she's badass, you know.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah,
So I
it's
put,
just-
and she's also a Jedi who's really strong. And
Not a Jedi.
She is a Jedi, actually.
No.
Um,
She never trained in the Jedi. She
my
has the
God.
Force. She's not a Jedi.
Holy
but anyways,
crap.
we don't
Okay.
have to argue
Whatever
semantics.
then. Not how that.
Okay, so let's see if we can come up with the top 5 out of our list. I think these are the most different lists of any list we've done. Obviously, none of us, we usually have the same number 1s, but now we do not, so it's hard. Who can we decide is the number 1 most powerful? We all have to agree. Can we even agree on that? I'm going to say the Emperor.
pretty
Carl's going to
staunch
say
with
Yoda. Yoda. And where's Yoda on your list? Ron?
Palpatine is 4 and Yoda is 5.
Okay, so and where Yoda on my
I'm okay
list
with
is
going
number
with
7.
Palpatine. I'm okay with going with
Yep.
Palpatine, but you got to remember Windu dispatched him like no problem.
When do we know
No
nothing
problem.
about?
So can we go Palpatine 1, Yoda 2, and Leia 3?
Sure.
Okay. That's pretty good. Who can we go number 4? I would say Vader.
Luke and Vader.
Vader number 4, and then Luke number 5.
That works. Yep.
That's fine with me.
And probably Poby Pun.
Oh, let's quickly go through our honorable mentions. I had Obi-Wan, and we already said that. Darth Maul, and I had Plo Koon, who was the number one seat on the Jedi Council.
He's also the best Jedi pilot.
And never seen, but Darth Plagueis.
Revan.
Well,
But
Revan
he's
is
not-
the shout out. Yeah, he was
he's not
also
in
the
any of the
shout out.
movies.
He
Quinlan
is
Voss
great.
has also got to get a shout out. He
Sure.
survives Order 66.
Execute orders.
And he is actually present in a scene on Tatooine in Episode 1. He's sitting at a cantina.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my gosh, we gotta get out of here.
Oh shit. Okay. Every time.
Every time. Yeah, so we gotta get out of here because our ship is going down, so we're gonna have to escape. But we'll see you guys later for the next...